Family, how are you?
3Hunter, big up. Good to connect.
Big up to you, big up to you. Thank you for having me here. Yo, it's been a while since I've been on the stage.
Well, I'm glad to break your hiatus.
Yeah, bro, yeah. So yeah, I'm actually happy to be the first one to have this interview.
Say again.
Yo, I'm saying I'm glad and I'm happy to be one of the first artists that you always on this interview.
Yeah, no, you are officially okay. So I'm not going to say his identity because he's not revealed yet. But we can have an artist interview. So you're officially the first artist or the first artist interview. So give thanks.
Yo, yeah. Being a pioneer.
Yeah, proper. But yeah, no. When more people jump in, then we can really like kick off. But yeah, just going through your work has been it's been a joy.
Yeah, bro. It's been a while since we've been in community and the community is a thing. It's just that I've been working on a couple of things. That's why I've been silent. But yeah, I'm actually happy to be part of the community.
Yes.
So
So
let me share.
yeah, I'm not gonna repeat, but yeah, when people come in, then we'll proper kick off.
Sure. So let me share to my timelines.
Yeah, same.
So yeah, did you share the link on Discord?
I've just retweeted that as well from Stacks London main account. So we should see distribution and
Big up Chipper
hopefully
Monkey. Thank you for coming through.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just waiting for a few more people to come through before we kick off.
Sure thing. And also I've shared it
I don't
to
know who's representing Stacks. Resh, I don't know if you're there. If you want to say yo.
can you hear me?
Yes.
yes, okay, yeah.
Perfect. So Atlas is here. Gordon from Stacks Australia also is here. So I'm going to give Nat speaking rights. Gordon, I'm going to send you one as well. Feel free to come up, no pressure, and we'll take it from there.
Brilliant.
We here, we here, we here.
Yo, Atlas, what's up?
That's good, bro. It's good, it's good, it's good. I'm here, bro. I was trying to run around to see.
Bitcoin, it was on the block. We are on the block of
Yeah.
X spaces.
Yeah.
So
The
we're
last
just
time
starting from scratch. No sound effects, just our voices. But you know, at some stage we're gonna get there.
yeah. The last time I had a Twitter, I had a space still called Twitter. Now it's called X.
The soundboard's up there, that man. The soundboard's up there. It's up there.
I hear you. I hear you, bro.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Atlas, mic check. You there?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Nat,
He
go.
might be getting rugged. I think he's getting rugged, you know. Somebody telling me he's getting rugged.
Yeah, not sure if your mic is working. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you.
Yeah, sure.
And myself as well. You know, there's an echo.
On my mic, there's an echo.
All right, who can hear me?
Any music or anything like that.
Yeah, I can hear you, Atlas.
Yeah, 300. You ready?
Yeah. So Nat
Yeah,
Knight is getting rugged. 300. You need to tell him that he's getting rugged. He needs to jump out and jump back in.
or not yet. Okay, I see.
What? Who's getting rugged? Me.
Yeah, Atlas saying you're
Yeah,
getting rugged.
Nat, just jump out and come back in. I'll pull you out.
Okay.
Hey, Shudu, I see you. Gordon, I see you guys here.
Shudu. Long time, my brother.
Yeah, it has been long since I've spoken to the brothers and stacks.
All right, let me throw this into a few WhatsApp groups and stuff.
Yeah, and I've shared it to my people using the other account. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you clearly. So I'm just waiting for Nat Knight to come up.
Oh, sure, noted.
Okay, mic check. Can everyone hear me?
Yep, you're good.
Yeah, I can hear you.
No one can hear me.
Nat, can you hear me?
I can hear him.
You can hear me now.
Yeah, bro, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't know what's going on with my ex, you know, like since last night it's been doing a madness. Can't send messages to people, going blank and all that. Delete it, install it again. But anyway, we're here. Give thanks for everyone's presence.
Yeah, shout out to everybody.
Yeah, we're on the block. We're on the block. We're building. So yeah, this is the Web3 and music poetry show, Bitcoin and Web3 music. It is a special in the building, and yeah, we're just gonna to do an interview. Feel free, anybody, to jump in, ask questions or whatnot. It's free flowing. It's literally, if you picture us on the block, if you think of us on the beginnings of anything like this on the block, and we're just building, we're just creating, we're just stoking up the fire. That's what we're doing, and this is gonna develop and grow into something really special. But it starts off here, so I'm just really honored to have you all here, and yeah, thank you, 3Hunna, for being the first for giving the first artist interview on this show. It's a real pleasure. So what this show is about
Yo, thank you.
is a special focus on Web3 music and art about every single day, of course, we know for years, but the artists don't get as much of a shine than on other platforms. So we just want to start opening up that shine and having those type of conversations in and around the music that is produced on the blockchain, and just get our stories out there. So, and then talk about all kinds of things that relate and pertain to music and the arts in general. So yeah, I want to just start off with like 3Hunna, going through your music. Like I've been hearing you because Atlas did tell me about you from a while ago, and I've been following you and I've been hearing your music. But this today I just going through your catalogs, and it was a real pleasure. And I'm like, yo, you know how to make bangers.
Yeah, thank you so much. Shout out to you. Yeah, I've been
Sit and
in the
relax.
music.
We had to get up and just vibe.
Yeah, so yeah, I've been in the music game for more than 12 years. So I was introduced to Web3 by some of my friends, and I happened to meet G's like Atlas, Longstreet, my boy Shuri. Some of the people who inspired me to drop my music is NFTs in the Web3. So yeah, that's how I became a Web3 fanatic.
Okay, so if we go back to the beginning, what made you get into music in the first place?
Um, as I grew up, I had my elder brothers who used to play music from like hip hop, Tupac, Tupac's, Big. So I just grew up listening to music, and then at a later stage, I started experimenting, doing freestyles and stuff. So some of my friends told me that, bruh, you are good with music. I think you should start using that gift and record some songs, and that's how I became a musician back in 2010. So I started in a group. It was a gospel group, and then yeah, I started doing my solo career in 2015. Yeah, around 2015. That's when I started doing my own thing. That's when the brand BRY 360 was created. And this 3Hunna name, it came from a name 360. So some of the people couldn't pronounce the whole name BRY 360, so they started calling me 3Hunna, 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 3. So yeah, that's how I became 3Hunna the artist.
Is he getting rugged again?
Yeah, I think it's getting right. Can you
Damn,
hear me?
no. Yeah, look, he's just posted. He thinks he's been rugged again. He thinks he's been rugged again. All right, cool. So I'll let him jump out and jump back in. Um, and I'll continue on. So yeah, that's an interesting story, bro. Like very interesting story. Um, and the fact that you kind of like jumped into like the Web3 space, music, and taking it seriously, like kind of all in one go. That's a sick story, bro. Because a lot of people kind of like are artists for like a super long time, and then they come into the space, or they're in the space for a long time, they start making music. But with you, it's like, you were like making music for a little while, and then kind of everything ended up kind of like falling together at the same time, if correct. Yeah. Um, so what I would say is like, what did it kind of like feel like, or how did you deal with the people who weren't so much understanding of what you were doing or think about with Web3 when you first started to kind of like say, okay, well, I'm doing this, in this way, like with Web3, with like with Bitcoin, with stacks. How did the people who just saw you as a musician, how did they think? Like, what did they tell you about, your decision?
Yeah, I had people who supported the decision that I made because, firstly, when I came into the community, I thought NFTs were only JPEGs, monkeys, and stuff. So I didn't know that I can also put my music in the blockchain and get people to listen to it. So yeah, when people started to notice the gift that I have and the type of music that I produce, they received me with open arms. Like I remember when I started doing music in the Web3, the people that opened the door for me were NeoSwap. Yeah, I cannot stop mentioning those guys, NeoSwap, Shudu. I anthem for them, and I meet up with Longstreet. I did some songs with him, and also yeah, you Atlas. We linked up, and then we created something. So yeah, I had people who accepted me, and those people shared my music to their friends on their timelines. So people were getting to know the Web3 music. So, and also me, I wasn't even focused on getting money out of it in Web3. I was just giving out. And if you can see my NFTs, I just list them on affordable price so people can just jump in to the community and also see that us as Stakes and Bitcoin community, we are a community that's fun and loving. Also, yeah, it's a way to market our community, also my music.
Can you not hear me?
Yeah, you're back now. You're back.
Okay, thanks. I feel like I'm being digitally bullied, dashed around, like you know, like WWE.
Elon is playing with your account, bro.
Yeah, doing like you know the tombstone and just getting thrown around people's elbow and that. I'm just getting it all.
Bro, it's like Royal Rumble. The man just dashing you at the ring, bro, over and over again. Like them man, like them man that come down to the ring every year and they just get dashed out as soon as they come in.
That is literally what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, give thanks, Atlas, holding the fort. Yeah, 300, I'm big. I just caught the last bit of what you were saying. So yeah, hopefully I can survive the Royal Rumble a little bit longer this time because it's been a bit mad still.
Yeah, this time we're going to pray for you if it happens again.
So yeah, I don't know if you answered this already, but um, you're saying about the history of music. You did actually say that, and I just missed all of it. But if we fast forward and you got involved into Web3 music, what did you find the difference between being in the Web3 community versus just in the music industry?
Yeah, the difference that I saw was ownership. Ownership. When I upload my songs on Spotify, iTunes, Audio Mag, I don't have ownership of that music because they're the ones who are in control of it. They can delete them anytime they want. If they don't like the message, maybe they can just press the delete button. But in Web3, it's all about ownership of the contract, and also I can do whatever I want with my song. And also, it was a way of giving back to the people who support my music, so that when they buy my stuff on even Trigama, they'll also be able to earn through my music, so everyone eats. It's different from iTunes, Spotify. When someone it's me who's getting, not the people who are supporting my music. So Web3 gave me like a power to give back to the people who supports my music through earning by getting my music and also reselling the copies, and also they have the rights, and I give them the rights to use the music that I give out in the Web3. So yeah, I loved the Web3 community, and also there are people who are supportive, and the Web2 jungle out there. It's a jungle out there. So in Web3, it's something new, and I wanted to be an early adopter of 3 music. So when the Web2 guys come through to the Web3, they will see us as the pioneers of the Web3 music. So yeah, that is what I wanted.
Yeah, the great answer. So it's you get to put value on your music that your supporters can enjoy as well as yourself in a way that you can't do on Web2, and also like being a pioneer, and you put out a lot of music as well, so that's even more of a blessing and more for a joy for the supporters of 3Hunna. So what I want to ask you is, did you first, was it Stacks the first place you landed? And if not, where did you go first? And then why Stacks? Why have you ended up in Stacks?
I landed on Stacks. So Stacks was the first blockchain of choice, because I was just a Bitcoin fanatic. I just loved Bitcoin, and I found it easy to relate to the Bitcoin community and Stacks community. If you can check on other platforms, I haven't even released my music even on Ethereum and blockchains like Solana. I didn't push my music there because I started on Stacks, and the Stacks community received me well. So I couldn't get on other blockchains because, you know, if getting on Ethereum, it's a sea of projects there. So I found it very easy for me to relate to the Stacks community and also to work there. So that's my home. That's my first home.
Home for life.
Yeah.
And that's the other powerful thing about Stacks, and it's a relation to Bitcoin in terms of the value as well. And we said this on previous shows, like when you have something that you create like that is from the heart, the soul, and you want it to last centuries and such, you want it to be on a blockchain that is going to last also for centuries. And what better place than having it on a Bitcoin layer 2, basically. So yeah, we in the right place. We in the right place.
Yeah.
So I was gonna ask you music question now. Like, who is your main inspirations?
Yeah, it depends with the season that I'm in, because I drew my inspiration from people who are self-made. I'm inspired by the way Nipsey Hussle came up in his work ethics and how he pushed his music, and the types of Rick Ross made rappers. Yeah, that's where I get my inspiration, and also my day-to-day living. I draw my inspiration from there because I started from the ground up, and it wasn't easy, but I kept on pushing myself, motivating myself, because some of the music that I put out, it's self-motivation, because as a musician sometimes I just feel like giving up, and I just go into the into the blue. But you know, bro, music haunts you. You never run away from music. It keeps coming back again and again and again. So yeah, that is how I draw my inspiration.
Yeah, it does. You know, it's funny you say Nipsey Hussle, because I can't remember one of the tracks, but I was like, oh yeah, I feel like Nipsey is one of your inspirations. And then the other person, we said Akon, we could hear a little bit of Akon as well. I don't know if that was a reach or whether Akon is an influence or not. And then there was one track that did remind me a little bit of Jaden Smith as well. I know you dropped in as a bar, but the style reminded me as well.
Or the few one. I'm just an icon living, the hidden life that I'm living.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to you for listening to that one.
So yeah, the motivational self-motivation is so important, and it also, what you just said, like, feeds into how I feel artists should be treated. Like, I feel like we play a functional role in society. More time we're just like put in this box of just entertainment, but I feel like we provide much more than just entertaining people. We can provide inspiration, motivation, healing. When people are feeling down or sad, as you were describing, getting into the blues state of life for whatever reason, music is there for it. When it comes to love, music is there for it. Any aspect of life, music is there for it. And I feel like when we are able to value ourselves more, then we are able to have or be placed in a more functional role in society, you know, that we're actually needed, where we're required. We're not just something a bit of on like a little confectionery on the side of life. We're like, we are essential for the soul. And I feel like there's a few songs that connected with me from you. So you got the bangers, you know how to make hits, like clearly. Is it, but the depression song that touched me. And I was just wondering, like you were saying about your inspirations from life, what kind of things does connect you to write, to then put that in the booth and actually create that into a song?
Yeah, what I do is some of the songs like Depression, it was a real story. And there was this time that I was just down, depressed, because what I told you about Web 2, what they do is they'll push you away. They won't play your music on radio. They won't even hire you. Your songs won't even get bars. You're putting percent. You're buying beats. You're shooting video. Seems like no one is paying attention to you. So I got to a state of depression. I was just depressed. Why my things are not working? Why people listen to my music? So I channel that energy to writing instead of worrying too much. And also I did a song called Worry. I gave it out I gave it out some time ago in this community. It was something about yo. I was saying it's a self motivation song called Worry. I was worrying too much, so I did a chorus asking, telling myself not to worry, and that is how I write my music. Sometimes I'm feeling hyped up. I can even write a better. Sometimes I'm feeling some type of way. Maybe some relationships are not working, friends, and stuff that happen in life. So that's how I write my music.
Yeah, man, I had to hit the siren there still because you see the worry tune from the worry tune is mad still. Tune is mad.
Oh, thank you so much.
You know, I done said that already. You get me? The worry tune is definitely mad, and you can like what you just said there. The story, yeah, right? Is like you can hear that in it, yeah, in the tune. So it's like what you guys are talking about with the emotion that goes into music, yeah. You know, when you're transporting that message, yeah, like there's somebody out there that hears that message that is got that same thought in their head at the time that they listen to your music, you know, or they've had that thought in their head. So when people and I say this for people who are listening mostly to to both the music and the lyrics, you know, I'm trying to say not just people who are just nodding their head to a beat. And even those people that are nodding their head to the beat, it's the beat and the vibrations from that captures them. But later on, they start to listen and they start to hear what your that message again, like you know, what I'm trying to say, and that's what it is, isn't it? Like you know, like in that tune, it's like you can hear. Man, I have to get that tune up. Hold on.
It is a tune still. It is a tune. And that's what I like as well, is that you've got quite a variety. You do cover all bases of life, really. You do. The other tune that I really enjoy from you is Fuel. I found that quite motivational.
Yeah, I feel it's like a motivation. You know, there are some parts I was singing in Venek. I was saying Vano Kanda Godo. That's my fuel. It translates to those who in hate. That's my fuel. It's more like the saying that if you throw bricks at me, I'll use those bricks to build something, or build a mansion. So that is what the song was about. So it's more like self motivation. If you listen to it, you get motivated. Yeah, that is fuel.
Yeah, big tune, big tune. So,
Thank you so much.
well, as Alice is getting it ready, what's the scene like in Zim?
You mean music wise, the music industry?
Music wise and also Web3, is more and more artists coming into it. Have people followed you in it on the journey?
The thing is now, it's people are skeptical about cryptocurrency. When they hear the crypto, Bitcoin, Web3, NFTs, they think it's scam, because people are being hit by scams left, right, and center. I remember a month ago, people lost their monies through a scam. So telling them about Web3, they will think that you are scamming them. But I have some people who are really seeing that Web3 it's something, and they're also getting very eager to know more about Web3. So now I'm telling them Web3 it's about this and that, and also explaining them that Bitcoin, explaining to them more about Bitcoin, because they would think you want to scam them of their money. And music industry wise, as a third world country, what happens is uh, the radio have the selected few they want to play. We have good music that they don't want to play on the radio. They just want to play those uh, washed down music that doesn't have the message. So as for myself, what I say to myself, I care about the radio. I don't care about popping up on TV, because I've done that before, and I saw that it adds nothing to me. So I was saying that let me just push my music other platforms where people really appreciate my music, because I know where I'm from, you have to pay the DJ under the table so you can get a lot of spins, but it adds nothing to my music. So either for me to use that money, maybe to sponsor my music, and also share my music. Yeah, that is the situation down here.
Right, got you.
Sometimes you worry too much. Sometimes you worry. Sometimes you worry too much. Sometimes you worry. Sometimes you worry too much. Sometimes you worry. 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 Sometimes you started over checkmate, now we on another level. Now I'm at hooks on another level. Give me any beat and I show you what I made of. I beat the beat up, now I'm jumping on the track. It's a train smash if you're trying to mess with me. Yeah, Bruce Wayne, I'm Black Bruce Wayne. I gotta be the Joker when it's fast. I reminisce on my old past. I used to be the rap rapper. Now I'm catching bodies, you can call me Vin Reaper. You feel like call me King when I'm finished with this. I got the flames, I can blow the base station. Call me flamethrower, you gon' need a fire marshal. Sometimes you worry too much. Sometimes you worry. Sometimes you worry too much. Sometimes you worry. Sometimes you worry too much. Sometimes you worry. 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 Sometimes you worry.
Direct from the wallet, man. Like, man had to get that straight away as soon as it came out. I was like, yeah, straight away.
Yo, shut up, bro.
Yeah. So even with
Wow,
this,
that
yeah,
was
just to answer that question, right? Even with this like when you were first putting these up, because I think I connected with you just before you put this up, right? So when you were putting out, like I said, a lot of these early ones, and you're putting them out, as you said, you're finding that not even, I don't even want to call it a niche market, but like you said, people, it's a test, and someone going to listen to this. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And if they're listening to it, like it's within that small space where people are going to listen to it. Like I've listened to it. Like, I know Doc's got a copy of this tune. Like I know Doc was buying up lots of the the early 300. I think Doc was all put me onto you in it because you and Doc were talking. He was like, oh yeah, you know, like 300's doing this stuff, and then he was playing it to me, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna reach out to this guy, you know. So he's really sick, man. So yeah, like you said, it's like, what made you think? What was the idea that was kind of going ahead again? There, I want you to just repeat for people that as an artist, you weren't thinking about, you know, even though the tune itself was about kind of like, you know, why isn't people into this shit? You still put it out again into this space, which is a smaller space. Like you're not aiming for everybody to listen to it. You're just putting it out because, like, what it's like, yeah. Because as I said to you before, there's like a certain emotion that kind of comes with that music, which is like, as you said, like I just need to just do what I've got to do, kind of thing. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think there's a delay.
Or 300's getting my
I was
treatment.
asking what's
Royal
going through my
Rumble.
head when I released that. Yeah. I can hear that it's being ragged too. Yes, there.
300, I think you got to speak a little bit louder. I don't think anybody can literally hear you, to be
Can you hear me?
honest.
Yeah, he's getting that Bret Hart treatment right about now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Is it
the
my
whisper, but more of a whispery noise.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Can you repeat the question because I think my network was acting up.
Yeah, so what I was saying is like, again, as you explained, yeah, with the feeling that you had making that tune, it was this feeling of depression, as you said, you know, that nobody is listening to this shit. But then at the same time, you were still inspired to put out this music, as you described yourself, into a space, a much smaller crowd. So rather than thinking nobody listening to this shit, I'm gonna go and, you know, dance around like a clown on the tables in the town till everybody sees me. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What made you say to yourself, I'm still gonna put it out into this small space, which is this space where I feel that people
Yeah.
are more likely
What
to pick it up.
and my philosophy changed because I was focused on getting more numbers and reaching out to more people. So what I said myself was, let me just put it out. If it gets 5 people who really loved this song genuinely, I'm happy with it because it's better for me to have 5 people who really love that song than have tens and thousands of views and comments, big comments on my Web2 account. So that is how now I'm operating. Even if I release a song, it gets 2 plays, 3 plays. I appreciate those plays because I know that it helps someone, and yeah, eventually good music will land in the right ears. So yeah, and also I really loved how the Web3 community received the song. It received a lot of buzz more than the Web2. So yeah, that is how I'm operating right now.
Yeah, it's powerful testament to the movement that is being created here. It's, in Jamaica, there's a saying, small but taliwa, and a small stage, and it will get taliwa at some stage. But right now, it is about value. It is definitely about value. There's a lot of artists you find, even in the mainstream level, that will have like millions of views, but when it comes to a show, no one's turning up. And that's the game has actually become so rigged and so messed up that they're losing money in a certain sense, because when you expect an artist to actually perform and no one's turning up, it goes to show that something's broken. It's better to have quality following, quality music, following, quality community. That's what we want. That's what we want. So I want to ask you a real question now. In terms of like, what are the challenges that you have found in Web3, in the Web3 realm?
The first challenge that I had is getting accepted by the community, because I remember the first days that I got into the community, I think there was a little misunderstanding between some of the community members. You know, your name getting mixed up in people scamming people. You know, it was very hard for me to get a clean name in the community. It was very hard. I got to a point where I was like, nah, let me just quit and leave Web3. So I just got some inboxes from some of the community members who told me that, bruh, you just have to keep pushing and also make relationships. So yeah, that was the challenge that I had. So after making relationships, my life got better, and I got people who now understand me as a person, because I doxed myself. People know me by even my government name, and they know my music, my Web3 music space. So yeah, that the challenge that I had was getting accepted.
Okay, yeah, serious challenge, that one there. And how have you found like the bull market versus the bear market, and how that's affected you as an artist? Obviously, in bullish times, people get more excited. Money's being thrown around, and bearish times it's the opposite. And as you were saying earlier, actually, like it's not just in Zimbabwe; it's everywhere. Like you'd say NFTs to certain people, they get triggered straight away because they have an identification with it that is not actually the truth, as we know. But how have you found the difference seasons, in the summer season to the winter season, that you've actually been in both?
As for the people who know me, I worked even in the market more than the bull market, because I'm more focused on entertaining and give people value and adding value to the community. Even Web3, if you check my music, it's free. I just give it out for free. I'm not even money centric when I produce music, because I love producing music. So whether it's bear market, bull market, to me it's all the same. I can put out music. But this past month is just I was just dealing with some personal stuff. That is why I was just silent. But just to finish up, I told my bro here, Atlas and Shudu, know that I was just I was focusing on I'm focusing on my wedding that's on the 28th. So it was getting more it's taking more of my time. So after I'm finishing after I finish that, I'm going to drop enough new music. It's already in my PC, and I'm ready. Yeah. So yeah, for me, whether it's bull market, bear market, I keep on dropping.
Well, firstly, big congrats on the life mission.
Thank you so much, bro.
So is there going to be 'cause you respond to everything, right? So you're gonna put out some love music then?
Bro, yeah. I've been working on some love music. So yeah, hopefully I'm going to drop. But now the time to drop, huh? You know, it's hectic. You know, here in Zimbabwe, the groom is the one who takes care of everything. So, bruh, you know, monetary, yeah, and paying the bridal price, bro. Yeah, it's
Man
consuming
said
a lot of
mastering
time
costs money.
and yeah, bro, and yeah, yeah. I'm handling. I cannot crash. I'm handling. I'm handling. So yeah,
Well, that yeah, I look forward to when you release that tune, because yeah, or that project, because yeah, the realness needs to be out there. I've got a good friend actually. I don't know if you've heard of her, called Shingy.
Shing from Zimbabwe.
Yeah, she's from a band called the Noisettes. She had
Is there in UK.
yeah, but she's relocating. This I think October, November-ish time.
Yeah, Shingi, from Zimbabwe, right?
Yes.
I think if we are talking the same person, we used to stay in my hood where I came from in Chi town here in Zimbabwe. If you're talking the same Shingi.
Okay, well, yeah, maybe she's she's like she's had a big success in the UK.
Or is
So
she?
platinum.
You mean is it she or he? Because I know a he by the name Shingi.
Oh, okay, no, it's a she. It's a she.
Oh yeah. I think I got it mixed up.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'll introduce you anyway. But yeah, she's an
Yeah, you have to.
incredible singer. Incredible singer. But yeah, I was wondering if you did know her. Yeah, she's incredible performer, incredible singer. And I want to get her into Web3, but yeah, she needs a slow guidance. She's had a success in Web2 world in the mainstream realm, but there's all kinds of challenges as we were pertaining to that earlier. But yeah, um, I was going to ask you, what do you see as the future of music and music in Web3? What do you see is going to happen?
Yeah, I see in the near future that Web3 is going to be the place where everyone wants to get their music on, because it's more like remember the time when we had only platforms like Reverb, and these funny platforms like MySpace and stuff, and then other giant companies and formed their own platforms to get uh, music on. It's more like Vivo. The time when Vivo came through, everyone wanted to get their music on Vivo. So it's more the same like Web3. People want to get their music on Web3, and they will come to us, the people who are pioneers of Web3 music, and how to get their music on the platform. So yeah, I see Web3 music is the future.
Yeah, agreed. And if you were to give advice to artists looking to get into Web3, what would be three things you would tell them?
What I can say to them is, I can say that come to the Web3 is the future, and also you have ownership of your music, and you don't have to fear every day. Like when you're in Web2, you fear that YouTube will just channels. I know will get their channels closed and you lose everything. You have backup of that music, but um in Web3 you have everything. You have ownership of the contract. Yeah, as you can, as you saw, as you had in few minutes ago, Atlas just went into his wallet and just played. It was there. It was no struggle. Yeah, so Web3 is the future.
Yeah, for real. Okay, the last question, and then I'm gonna open up. Anyone else jump in? Greetings to Blue to Black. The doc in the building. Give thanks. Obscurio NFT. Big up.
Yeah.
And yeah, Shudu. Big up to you as well. But yeah, last question I want to ask is like, what is your personal ambitions? That it doesn't have to be restricted to Web3, but yeah, what are your personal ambitions as an artist? What is it that you wanna your legacy?
Uh, as you know, an artist get to a point where they will no longer be able to do music the way they used to do back then. So my passion and ambition is for me to have a creative hub and also be able to mentor young ones who are coming in the music industry, and also be able to give out to the community, uh, using my gifts as a producer. I can do also music production. So that is my passion, to be a creative person who does visual arts. Yeah, in music, music and visuals. because they will just intertwine. So yeah, that is my ambition to have a creative hub that helps new artists who are coming in the community, also Web3, even Web2, and also be able to teach them how to market themselves. Because me, I've struggled as an artist to get to the point where I am right now. So I don't want them to go through what I went through. So I'll just be like a bridge for them to get to the point where I am.
Amazing, amazing. And yeah, we're gonna have more interviews in the future with yourself as your journey grows and blossoms, and the pathway of a pioneer is to be documented. So yeah, open up to anyone who wants to jump in, ask question. Blue to Black, you came up, so feel free. Of course, Atlas, like you know already. Anyone want ask or jump up as well? It's open.
Hey everybody, it's my first time being introduced to you all, and I found it quite interesting for a poetry and a music space. So I wanted to jump in and get to know some of you. Yes, I'm an art curator, busy curating an international collection of art, really going all over the place from visual art, fashion, music, writing, etc. And currently collaborating with writers in and giving them another collaboration with AI artists. So create that's the current theme. And next up, I'll give the same theme of when art is a voice or your voice in art to the musicians, where I want to highlight their talents and their capabilities in part of this collection, part of this curation of when art is a voice. I'll post an example of what I do with the poetry. So I'll ask you to write a poem, and then I'll take that poem and I'll ask you to record yourself presenting it. Just 1 second,
Yeah,
sorry.
sounds great.
Uh, Sorry, I wanted to post that onto the space and then I end up playing it. Yes, there's an example of what I do. So I actually am quite interested in this Bitcoin stacks of you yours. So I would love to know a little bit more about that. And is it, yeah, would love to kind of dive into that as well. And the doc, I'm not sure if I know you, but it sounds very familiar. Bratislav, I see you there. Yes, so that's a little bit about myself. I'm open to any questions, and I've really enjoyed the conversation with Triunat there. So yes, open to any questions if you like.
Yeah, thank you, Blue to Black. 300, yeah, it's you really. What are you saying?
Yeah, I'm loving. I was checking some of the stuff on the timeline. So I think uh, the question that I have: are you open for a collab with the people who do the type of music that I do, hip hop?
Yes, any music. It can be instrumental, it can be music, but just don't make it too expensive. Don't go overboard. The real thing here is that there's an affiliation with Blue to Black. So I'm an art curator currently promoting, over 10,000 artists, and therefore it's impossible for me to promote all of them. And this artwork that is being submitted, part of this collection, really kind of becomes the affiliation of me knowing who to promote. So at the moment, I've kind of went through first focusing on visual arts, and then I went into collaborating visual arts with fashion. And now I'm collaborating with writers and creative writing and technical writing. And next up, I'll be collaborating with music and dancing. And that's all art. I've already collaborated with about 50 countries around the world. And, more the merrier. Just do know that it is a curation. So if it's not on par, then I will ask you first to kind of sharpen it and improve it a bit. But usually that's not the case. I usually pitch to artists that I kind of believe in and that I do know is kind of capable of handling this type of collaborations. And there is a community marketplace on Rarible where it will be featured. And yes, it's a collaboration with Blue to Black as a secondary artist of 10%. So I'll do the marketing and the promotion and all these type of things. And all I ask of you is to write something called When Art is a Voice. Everything is based on a poem. a poem called When Art is a Voice. Would you like me to recite the poem When Art is a Voice to you all?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, in that case, sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy it. It's called When Art is a Voice. And this is exactly what you learn from this, your interpretation of this. This is exactly what I will be asking from you. A faint whisper of resonant frequency plants a seed, a vision of emotion. You feel that energy begins to get pulse. This urge start where you have to express this glimpse of stardust. Your subconscious breathes into it and you feel the urge to create. Your heart pours in every beat of sympathy for the preservation of beauty. You have to capture this memory before it escapes into oblivion. When art has a voice, it causes you to react. It starts breathing, a dance emerges, beating spots, lyrics forms, an appearance of color shines. When art breathes, it exhales a voice so unique, so authentic and original. It shouts for mercy, it cries for the darkness and yells for justice. It sings of peace and romance and screams against injustice. It weeps for life and loss of innocence. It is stern and confident. It needs to be felt and demands an audience. It speaks through symbolism and a dialect of cultural linguistics. It reflects on a human condition and it intends on understanding. It begs for communication and interpretation as it whispers a faint, resonant frequency. End poem. Thanks.
Yeah, blue to black. Thank you for sharing that. That was powerful.
Yeah, that was nice piece.
Benchmark. And, yeah, that's if that's the benchmark. Trust me, 3Hunter has got that.
I hope so. This artwork, what you just listened to, already inspired over 100 artworks. That's all called When Art Has a Voice, and that is, anything from photography, drawing, painting, graphic designing, artificial intelligence, digital fashion, writing, and now obviously music and dancing and body art and graffiti and those sculpture that's also coming in the future. But now is your chance to become part of a collection that really is something that is groundbreaking, that is epic, that is legendary, that encompasses all of the forms of art around the world and embrace them into one single collection called When Art is a Voice. So if you really want to leave a message to the future, if you really want to have that little time capsule of what we're busy with right now, then please participate. Become part of this because there will never be a collection like this, or there will be attempts to create collections like this in the future. But this is a one of a kind, first of its kind.
I meant the heart there. My bad. No, no, it sounds really cool. I don't think we've met either. I'm the doc. I just wanted to pop up on speaker and say big up to Nat for putting on this show. Thanks, 300, for coming on as a speaker today, man.
Yeah, welcome, bro. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it has. Life's just been getting busy, but I'm getting back on track again with this. So,
Yeah, respect the doc. Thank you for coming through. Shudu, did you want to say something?
GM, guys. Yeah, I was just waiting. I actually just wanted to say hi to Triana because, yeah, this guy keeps sending voice notes, like they're mixtapes, and they're long. Like, I can't listen to it 5 minutes voice note. So I just wanted to jump up and say hi to everyone, really. Atlas, the dog. I'm glad to see everyone in the space because I've been missing. So it's actually very nice to hear the creatives. Triana disappeared. I haven't had any, like, proper song that I want to buy on Stacks. I don't know what's happening. So I think it's just very positive also with the dog back on the space. Yeah, just big ups. I like spaces like this. Really, I miss this. It's very nice.
Yeah, me also. I miss this. I remember the time we used to host like space frequently. Yeah, it was hyped up. Yeah, I didn't disappear, bro. I was here, but the pressure this side, my bro. Yeah, the pressure is going to end on the 20th of October, bro. So starting from November, yeah, I'll be having a missus at home, so it's an inspiration. So I'll be dropping dope songs soon.
Speaking of
So
dope
just a
songs,
question. Can you guys play back audio in the room? Can anybody do that?
yes, I believe this is recorded. Yeah.
No, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, it's recorded, but he's wondering if we can play it back during the space, I believe. And I believe the answer to that at the moment is no. I don't have host controls. Big thanks to Rash, who's actually helping host tonight. Yeah, I don't think that's actually possible.
Yeah, I think anything. There's
Okay.
no. I don't think anybody's connected up like with an interface at the moment. I don't think. So earlier on, I think I just played 300 stuff like straight off the computer. So yeah, just straight into the mic.
Well, I was going to ask actually, if we could play another Fiona tune,
Yeah. Let me see what else I got in my wallet.
and did you have anything you want to share, Fiona?
You yeah, I just want to say shout out to everyone who's tuned in right now. Yeah, I respect you and thank you so much for the support. And yeah, to those who want to collaborate, I'm available, and we have some fireworks. Some of the people who are on the space. So yeah, just expect some fireworks.
I just wanted to say that I've collaborated with quite a number of people from Africa so far, but not yet with anybody from Zimbabwe. So if you would be the one to collaborate with me, you will definitely be the first one from Zimbabwe to do so. So I would really look forward to having you part of this collaboration. I've collaborated with some top-notch artists from Gambia just the other day. Vita Speaks is one of them. I really like to present some of the talent that I found.
Thank you so much. It's an honor, and I'll be more than happy to work with you. And yeah, I'll be also representing my country, Zimbabwe. Yeah, it's an honor and appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Look forward to listening to your tracks.
Abana, some no need to move. I've been here for a while now. Abana, some no need to move. I've been here for a while now. Any dedication for the people stepping on me hard by good. I've been nice for the decade. I'm telling myself I'm a monster. Now I'll be looking a little strange. I'm doing seconds in my room. Taking for my doom. But I be carrying myself like a king. Should I be dropping an album? Yeah. Should I be dropping a mixtape? Should I be dropping an EP? Let's break penny. Maybe I'm a sick joker. Break his hands for the final figure. I'm about to start up a preschool. These rappers they acting like kids. I'm about to take up a lunch. I'm spitting fire like I'm dousing. Feel the flames when I speak. Nobody bitching, I'm calling you. Like a trouble in one. Bitch, I be done in one. Maybe you don't understand where I'm coming from, or you don't understand. Which means I don't need nobody to get here but God. But I be running with reasons. I play boss now. I will whip from my arsenal. Alexander, like I said. Then I fly out of Emirates. My face so on my head. One star like a month. I never run out of exits. Welcome to enough episodes. I'm about to start up a sequel. Now I'm running out my mouth. I just have to get a hashtag. Fake friends lie to know it, I don't need them. I got it. Make believe love, keep it to yourself. Fake. I'm focused on my goals like I'm Kama. Let's feel it. I play the EPL and a Kamba. Listen, boom. Listen, Bobby. I wanna say, listen, Zach. Listen, boom. Listen, Bobby. I wanna say, listen, Zach. They told me that someday I'll make it. Listen, Bobby. I wanna say, listen, Zach. Listen, boom. Listen, Bobby. I wanna say. Yo, shout out, Lunan.
Man, he said that one of them ones where you don't even remember that you did that one. One of those ones, isn't it?
Shit. Can we pull one off of his YouTube?
Yeah, definitely. There's yeah. Let's get
I got a request for Fuel.
Yeah,
let's
Fuel is a big tune.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? So let's just quickly before we move on though, bro. But that one again, right? Like even that joke that I just cracked, I just want to say it's like, you know, it's that thing in it, like where you're just doing so much, you're doing so many tunes, and you know, like your friend just one day pulls out this tune to you, and you're like, oh shit, I didn't even, I forgot about this one. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks you.
Yeah, and if you do play something as Vita Speaks, I think you guys will like it. He's an artist from Gambia, and he's got so much attitude and so much to say that I think you'll love it.
Yeah, Bleach Black. Can you comment put a comment about his name? We can check him out. But yeah, so I'll do a quick reset. Yeah, this is the Web3 Music and Poetry Show on Bitcoin Stacks London Community Builders event. My name is Nat Nye, the Lyrical Alchemist, and yeah, we do this every fortnight on a Monday. And today is a special one, special guest, 3Hunna, where he's taken us through his journey in music and in Web3 as a pioneer in this space, and we're just excited about his journey, really. So the focus today is really on 3Hunna. But give thanks for sharing your verse as well, Blue to Black. If anybody else wants to come and share a verse, we are very welcoming of that as well. But yeah, Atlas, I don't know if you wanted to play that Fuel track or any other track.
Yeah, give me a minute. I'm just gonna grab Fuel. Tuesday Doc requested it, yeah, and you lot were speaking about it as well earlier. So let me just grab that up now.
Yeah, big tune. I'm just saying. I'll say it again. Like 300's got that magic to create bangers. It's not something that everybody has. It's not something to be able to make music.
I was actually just showing my girlfriend over the weekend some of 300's music. Funny enough, so.
That's my fuel. That's my fuel. That's my fuel. That's my fuel. Just like this. That's my fuel. I know kind of good. That's my fuel. When you show the hate, that's my fuel. I'm just an icon living. Hated in the life that I'm living. Keep my brain deep on vision. Let me show you one with a vision. Looking for the winners, I'm done. Thinking I'm a dad, I get chino. Songs on the nuts, get parliament. Oh yeah, I'm making who do you want to be president? Everybody yelling 360. Shout out to myself and the myself. The numbers don't lie, I'm the living proof. Let me point it out, what's for the truth. The thing that is best, whether you refuse. You give the views like you have the streets. It'll be wrong on the rap block. Let me switch it up. I was going so fast. Crash down me, no seatbelt. I made it out without a scratch. I made it out without a sponsor. I made it out without a fight. Python in a triple back. Wicked D and a paper back. I'm writing a letter to them. I need you also in my garden. The change can get more get to getting a contract. The energy got me a monster. 10 years still dominate. I win once without fighting. When I war, I'm a Viking. When you shut it, hey, that's my fuel. I know kind of good up, that's my fuel. When you shut it, hey, that's my fuel. When you shut it, hey, that's my fuel. Fuel, 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 fuel. One is the place in the game. There is no win without sacrifice. Find no shit get sway. I just smile like real. I'm thinking of dating a man. I'm changing my name to Achilles. Everybody's screaming Hercules. Now break the building Hercules. Thinking of signing myself. Doing the dip I did it. The big man, I'm a chef. I'm a dad and the chef. Where you walk on the phone, where you walk on the phone, I started dancing to the ringtone. I'm not about that play. I'm messing around with my energy. I was working on my harmonies. 300 be the frequency. Let me channel out my energy. Show me hate, that's my oddity. Screenshots in the gallery. Need Jesus like Galilee. Drip, 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 drip. Triple drip or the sauce. KFC wanna sign me. Kerosene like a zombie. Deep talk like a bomb. You catching feelings like a Barbie. Oh look, that's Barbie. She be on my phone daily. Let me check how my day be. When you shut it, hey, that's my fuel. I know kind of good up, that's my fuel. When you shut it, hey, that's my fuel. When you shut it, hey, my fuel. Fuel, 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 fuel. Taking a hit. You can check my dashboard. Last year was going so hard. Depression trying to get a better me. Another day, another dollar. Focus on the dollar. I'm thinking of switching the tempo. Then now I feel decibel. The face frown when they hear my name. Fight the laws of gravity. Telling haters to believe in shit. Now they're screaming hallelujah. Take off like Bravo. Offset when the camera's off. Finish your face like a Migo. Wicked much. Want me there, but I'm still.
Yo, shout out.
Yeah, man. Big, 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 big.
Yeah, big tune, big tune. Can't not vibes to that. You know what I'm saying? That's a vibe checker. That's a vibe checker. That's a way to check whether a human is really human or not. You get me?
Yeah, thank you so much. Respect.
But yeah, I think we're gonna close out now. I don't know if anybody's got any like final questions or thoughts or feedback for 3Hunna. Like now's the time, really.
Yeah, man. You know my thing already. Just keep doing what you're doing, my brother. And we just keep doing this thing, innit? Because eventually people will, you know, realize the real big picture in it. Yeah, so that's just it in it.
I made respect to you all.
Anybody else? Blue to black, you want to say something?
Triana, I just wanted to say I'm glad I got to know you, and Nat and I, same with you there. I hope that this can be a start of a beautiful relationship. And I actually would have loved to know a little bit more about what is Stacks London. I still don't really know what that is, but I would love to just get a short synopsis on that. I'm quite interested.
Stacks London is a Stacks focused, Bitcoin focused, like London based chapter where we have community builders and everything helping, create on Stacks, helping build on Stacks for Bitcoin essentially. So it's more of a London focused community. I hope that answered your question.
Yes, it does. Thank you very much.
Well, yeah. 3Hunna, you have any last words?
I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you so much, family, for being here. Everyone who took the time to and support me, and also, yeah, you just revived the fire in me to create more and more and more. Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for reviving my spirit and for being here. Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, thank you, 3Hunna, for being giving the first artist interview on the Webfree Music and Poetry Show, a Stacks London community builders event hosted by myself, Nat Nai. I want to give thanks to Atlas, give thanks to Resh, the doc, for opening up the space and making this happen. The next one is going to be in 2 weeks' time, Monday, 10 p.m. And we're going to keep this rolling, flowing, and building. Actually, before I go, Atlas, there's a lot coming up. I don't know if you wanted to use this opportunity to share as well.
He might have stepped away for a second. So we do have we are community partnering with Bitcoin Unleashed London. That's coming up. That starts Wednesday, right, guys?
That's right.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then we have a few other things going on. So I guess the best thing you can do is follow and stay tuned. And if you're in London, check out Bitcoin Unleashed for real.
So yeah, you got it there, folks. Give thanks to Doc, bros. It's been great, and yeah, look forward to the continuing building of what we're doing here. Give thanks, Resh, for opening up the space, and yeah, powers to everybody. And we connect on the space in the real as well.
Thank you, everyone. Hey, Resh, can you cut to the closing tunes, or do you not have those?
I don't have those.
Okay. Well, then we're just gonna cut on 3, 2, 1.